Durag Wisdom here, and this is now 10 days since the coup of the right-wing fascist turds over our free and wonderful country. Our country was good. I don't think any country is great, but who knows? I mean, you know, I've seen some of these Scandinavian countries that have a multi-party systems, and they have even a party for labor, you know, people who are in unions. But we didn't need a dictator to come along named Adolf Trumpler to make our country great, because our country is already good. Needed some improvement. It's only 240 years old. It's a relatively young country that has a constitution that evolves, and citizens who really want to see a country that represents the leader of the free world. When Mike Pence, the future scourge on our democratic republic, opened up his filthy sewer when he was introducing himself, the first thing that came out of that sewer was he was a Christian. Not he was a Republican or that he's an American, which Americans should come always first. But he's a Christian. What does that mean for me, an atheist member of the Jewish tribe? Absolutely nothing. In fact, it makes me feel kind of afraid, because who stands up before a multicultural society and the first thing out of his sewer, and he's going to be representing all the people, correct, is, I'm a Christian. Just so you folks know out there, if Mike Pence was named Mike Penstein or Mike Pencerman or Mike Pencerovsky, and he stood up in front of the American people and said, "Hello, my name is Mike Pencerman and I am a Jew. I am a Republican and I'm an American," I would be pissed off, folks. How dare him? Nobody's supposed to put their religious point of view first when they're supposedly representing all the people. But Michael Pence is not representing all the people. He's only representing his Christian, extremist, terrorist group. You got that? That's who he's representing. See, I'm saying it. Christian, extremist, terrorist. You know, those are the kind of people who are denying women their right to choose. People who want to force prayer in school. People who want to privatize private school private school education to be paid for by the taxpayer. We're already doing that with the fascist-generated charter school movement. Mike Pence had no business saying that. Just like I wouldn't have the business saying my religious heritage or my religious belief first if I'm supposedly going to represent the entire United States of America. When are we going to wake up, folks? When are you going to finally wake up and understand, you want to live in a free country? Okay. This country's on its way to being a totally free country if it's not being stymied all the time by these right-wing turds. I mean, we have a democratic republic, not a democracy, and that means we only have a two-party system. We have two powerful parties are in charge of our government, all right, one time or the other. And now both of these parties are contaminated by big money, big time. So are they really representing us? Now, understand this, ladies and gentlemen. I want a free country, okay? A free country that's responsible and humane. Big business like this creep that some people voted for, that's going to run the country, this business person creep. And religion, folks, are not representatives of freedom and democracy. Business and religion are totalitarian. Get that through your noggins. If you work for someone, you have a boss. You don't have any rights. Of course, we have unions, which the corporations are trying to murder, trying to destroy. But if you're working for somebody, that's not freedom. That person is in control of your ass from the time you walk into that place in the morning where you work until you leave. And if you don't like it, you either leave and if he doesn't like you, he will fire you. Business is not freedom. Business represents capitalism, which is a selfish system, economic system, which guarantees if it's left untouched, if it's left unregulated, will run roughshod over our entire country and, make this entire country drink lead. Okay? Business is totalitarian. They don't want to be regulated. They just want to make money, and they don't care who they kill to do it. Religion. We have these extremist Christian terrorists that are running rampant all over our country, who like to murder doctors that perform abortions, like Dr. Tiller. Okay? There's not only Islamic religious terrorists, there's also Christian religious terrorists, and there's also Jewish religious terrorists. But unfortunately, the Jewish religious terrorists usually attack other Jews. Okay? Now, of course, come to think of it, the Islamic religious terrorists also attack other Muslims. So, wonderful religion. And Christianity, come to think of it, the troubles in Ireland. Religion is so wonderful, isn't it, folks? It's so peaceful. It's so harmonious, isn't it? Now, when have you ever heard that religion represents freedom and liberty? Never. Religion does not. The Jewish religion, the Christian religion, the Islamic religion, when you follow religion, you follow rules, you follow a certain set of beliefs, except, of course, in Judaism, because, I can still be a Jew and not believe any goddess damn thing, which is, I am an atheist. Proudly an atheist. Religion has rules, regulations, statutes. There are people who dress certain ways because of it. If that isn't totalitarianism, something telling you what you should read, what you should not read, when you should be a certain place or not, that's totalitarian. I want business and religion out of my federal government. I never vote for a business person. I'm a businessman. I don't want my boss, my effing, stinking, bully boss to be in charge of my country. I don't want that mentality. Because I'm an American. And in America, if a dictator tries to take us over, we can tell them to go F themselves. But if you work in a business and you do that to your boss, you get fired. And if you're in a religious situation and you decide you're going to say something nasty or you're not going to do what your religion wants, you get excommunicated. You get damned for eternity. When are you folks going to wake up before you lose your real, true, secular freedoms and liberty? Stop being obsessed with business, selfish capitalistic business, and stop being obsessed with religion. Understand, do what you want with your religion, believe what you want, but don't let it run our society. Do rag wisdom, be safe.